Because all our women want to show their body off. They want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it look good. They think they're gonna attract men. You know, it's just natural. You know, it's just a natural thing. We've been indoctrinated so bad that we don't want to do what God says. But keep reading. Watch this.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You gotta be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So sis, you got to apply what you're hearing. Yeah, it sounds good, but if you ain't doing it, you might well. Yet, if they shall bethink themselves. What y'all just learned, if y'all, some of y'all learned, she already knew that you were Israelite. So you didn't know that until today. So now you be thinking yourself, okay, I'm an Israelite now. I'm an Israelite now in the land that I was bought and sold and picked cotton, cursed, tried, ran, all that. I'm an Israelite here in this land. I have to bethink myself. Did Jesus come for? Let me ask you a question, sis. Let me ask you, so you know Esau, you know you're an Israelite, you know you got to keep the commandments. Go to 1 Timothy 2:9. Now let's see something, sis. Let me see something. Go to 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. Give me that. So you got me. Because sis, you studied, I assume, right? Yeah. You know a little something.
Yeah, my brother got it.
Okay, all praise. Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women,
you're a woman, hold on, young man, don't leave. Read.
Adorn themselves.
Adorn, what does adorn mean?
I don't know.
Read.
In modest apparel.
What's modest apparel? What's apparel, sis?
I got you.
You already know. I gotta teach. I gotta teach it, sis. Read.
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
All right, now modest apparel. What is modest apparel to God for a woman, young man? What do you think? What do you think modest apparel is? If God tells this woman to be modest.
I don't know.
Okay, all praise. What about you, sir? Which is what? What article of clothing that is? That's right.
Well, women wear dressing and they're allowed to wear pants. You're not dressed like a man.
I'm going to read it. All praise. What's your name, brother? All praises to the Most High. That's what it say. Now go to it. He already there. Read this. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Now, remember, we're holy, chosen, special above all people. Now we are required to do something. We answer that question. We're required to keep the commandments of God for thy good. This is a commandment for the men and the women. All right, read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So what's going to happen if a man put on woman's garment? Read. Or a woman put on men's garment. Read.
For all that do so.
Both of those people, man and woman, if I'm a man that got blouse and high heels on, and you a woman that got on pants, read.
Are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Abomination means hate. So you're an abomination to God if you're not doing this commandment. You understand? So, young lady, you know what's up. You know what it is. So what should you do now? Not now, actually, but the next time what should you have on?
Dress covered.
You should have a modest apparel. So you should have a dress or a skirt that's modest. We don't need to see your curves, right? That's for your husband. That is for your husband, sis. No other man needs to see you. Right? Am I right or wrong about that, sis?
All day.
All day long. So you got to repent. Go to Romans 12 and 2. You have to repent. And it's all right, sis. All praise and you humble. Go to Romans 12 and 2. Read that real quick. Read. You got me, sir? Yeah, all right, take your time. Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. So this is what's got to happen with you, sis.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
Because all our women want to show their body off. They want to. You know what I'm saying? Because it look good. They think they're going to attract men. You know, it's just natural. You know, it's just a natural thing. We've been indoctrinated so bad that we don't want to do what God says. But keep reading. Watch this.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You got to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So sis, you got to apply what you're hearing. Yeah, it sounds good, but if you ain't doing it, you might well didn't listen to it. You understand? You might well didn't listen to it. Read.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Go to Sirach 17:24. So you understand this is you got to renew your mind. Brother, you got to renew your mind. I'm going to show y'all some commandments too. All right, I'm going to show you another right here. Go to Sirach 17 and 24.
No, you got 10. 10 commandments.
Yes, sir, it's more than 10. It's way more than 10, but I'm going to show you. I got you, sir. I'm going to show you. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 24. But unto them that repent.
To them that repent means to turn back to God, to return to God. So them that repent, and I hope all of you do. I hope all of us continue to do so. You understand? Turn back to God. What's going to happen?
He granted them return.
God said, come on, open arms. I'm going to grant you in. You want to come back to me as an Israelite? Come on in here. I got you. Come on in here. Read.
And comforted those that fail in patience. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sin.
Turn to the Lord and forsake thy sin. Now, sis, you know you got to put on proper attire. So you got to return to God and do that and not go back. Right. You can't go back. You got to wear dresses and skirts and modest apparel. Bring it out. From now on, sis, read.
Make thy prayer before his face.
Make thy prayer before his face.
And offend less.
And offend less. So you're going to keep coming around. You're going to keep adding God commandments. You're going to keep applying. You're going to keep dropping off all that dead weight off you. Not weight, I'm just talking about all the sins. You got to keep lessening them. Keep lessening them. Keep lessening them. Go to 1 Kings 8. Go to 1 Kings 8:46.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 46. If they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not.
So all of us sin. All of us fall short, right? All of us filthy rags compared to the Lord. But he wants you still to return to him. In your way, return to him. But there's some steps you got to do. Here goes some steps. Watch this. Keep reading.
And thou be angry with them and deliver them to the enemy so that they carry them away captive into all lands of the enemy, far or near.
Now remember, we came over here on slave ships, on boat, right? We came over here to this they captive, they bought us and sold us. Now, what's got to happen? This is the steps. What's got to happen for you to return back to God? Read.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves. What y'all just learned, some of y'all learned, she already knew that you're an Israelite. So you didn't know that until today. So now you be thinking yourself, okay, I'm an Israelite now. I'm an Israelite now in the land that I was bought and sold and picked cotton, cursed, ran all that. I'm an Israelite here in this land. I have to bethink myself. Read.
In the land whither they were carried captive and repent.
And do what?
And repent.
That means return to God. Right here in this land, we got to return to God as an Israelite. Right here in this land. Read.
And make supplications unto thee in the land of them that carried them captive, saying.
Now listen, make supplication. So God gonna tell you what you got to say to him. Read.
We have sinned.
We have sinned. I have fallen short, Lord. I didn't know I was an Israelite. I didn't know I had to keep the Sabbath day. I didn't know I had to keep the commandments of God and the faith of Christ. God, I didn't know that. I am sorry. We have sinned. Read.
And have done perversely.
And we out here having sex, fornication, adultery. We doing all of that. I got to go back. God, please take me back. Take me back. Keep reading.
We have committed wickedness.
Hey, brother, come on back, bro. I know it's hitting you in the head.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word